Who am I? Potentially the most important question that we can ever ask ourselves, because not knowing is the biggest hidden cause of unhappiness in our lives. You, by being here, you're miles ahead of most people. Most people will never even think to ask themselves this most absolutely vital of questions. The trap that so many make is being stuck in asking the wrong questions. What do I want? This wanting in particular becomes the focus of our questioning. It's what we've been brainwashed into focusing on from when we were really small. Like, what do you want to be when you grow up? And there are so many choices. We're surrounded by so much choice, which is such distraction. But without first knowing who it is we are, how could we possibly know what we want? After all, whose wants is it that we're seeking? From this, we can build what we believe to be the life of our dreams. But if the very foundation of that is a mistaken identity, an illusion of who we are rather than truth, then what are we building our house upon? It's shifting sands. So no wonder we might feel wobbly or off balance. You and I, we've both seen all manner of celebrity and superstars, the rich, the powerful, the famous. Seemingly, they've achieved all of the things that they set out to do, and they've managed to define who it is they are in the eyes of the world, not just an ordinary person, no, a VIP. And yet, so many of them are still fundamentally unfulfilled. Great sadness, difficulty in relationships, addictions. It's such a common tale. It's there every time we open a newspaper. What can we learn from them? Well, not to spend a lifetime fooled into a similar pursuit, held on the surface level of life, chasing those shiny objects of acquiring more stuff, attaining more accolades and the approval of others. What is it we're trying to win? That invisible race, and where is the finish line? We know, don't we, that happiness does not come from out there. It is, of course, an inside job. That's why what do I want is the wrong question. And who am I? The right one. And it's why persona, this character that we build in order to be perceived by others, it's an error to trick ourselves into thinking that that persona is who we are. It's not. If we're only identified with the small self, the me mind, then life, wow, it is a roller coaster. We strap in these bodies and cling on because we're going to get flung around. And there will, of course, be the highs as well as the lows. But from this perspective, life will ultimately be this thing that's coming at us. It happens to us and at us. That is the tragedy of blindly thinking that we are ourselves. And on the one hand, of course, we're kind of here to play that game, to fully participate in being the character. But on the other hand, if we look just a little deeper, it's fairly easy to see that we're not these bodies or these thoughts or even the witness that witnesses them. If we use this question, who am I? The key to self-enquiry, this question that the most curious, the wisest of our species have used perhaps since the start of time. If we really use it, we really ask, who am I? And we really listen, we can indeed discover who we are beyond the small separate self. And once we see it, once we know the beautiful and luminous truth for ourselves, life is then both a comedy, it's funny, and a love story. Life is something that pours through us and is us. Who am I? Is a question worth asking. It is the key to awakening, to non-dual awakening and to freedom. You are not your body. You are not your thoughts, and you are not your small self. So, Who are you? Come meet me in the comments. And this is a new channel, so you massively help me by subscribing. I appreciate you being here. Big love to you, wherever you are.